Good evening to you and to all our televiewers, Alma. Here is my news update. Japan dived into its first recession since 2015, according to official data Monday, shrinking by 0.9% in the first quarter as it wrestles with the fallout from the coronavirus. The drop in gross domestic product followed a 1.9% decline in the fourth quarter of 2019 as a tax hike and typhoons hit Japan hard even before the pandemic shut down much of the economy. A recession is defined as two consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth, and some analysts predicted the Japanese economy would suffer worse as the effects of the coronavirus become clear. Senior economist, senior economist at Sumi Trust said, and I quote, "We expect the worst is yet to come, with the state of emergency in Japan and the severity of the pandemic among Western nations continuing to derail the Japanese economy. Nevertheless, the first quarter result was slightly better than economists had forecast, with expectations for a 1.1% decline. Japan has been hit less hard than most advanced economies by the coronavirus, with just over 16,000 cases in the whole country and around 750 deaths. Alma?
So, with the prediction of the economy to get expected to get worse, what measures will the government do now to, or measures to will it implement to revive the economy?
Uh, well, Alma, as I mentioned earlier, senior economist at Sumi Trust, Naoya Oshikuba, said they expect the worst is yet to come with the state of emergency in Japan and the severity of the pandemic among Western nations continuing to derail the Japanese economy. He also said that personal consumption has been the main casualty of the COVID-19 pandemic, as consumer spending has been greatly affected by this due to people staying at home. According to the details of the GDP report, a private consumption dropped 0.7% quarter on quarter, with both household consumption and corporate investment slipping 0.8% and 0.5% respectively. In an attempt to mitigate the worst effects of the crisis, Prime Minister Abe Shinzo has pledged to give every citizen a cash handout of 100,000 yen or 930 US dollars. Also, Alma, tourism has been badly hit. It has dropped by as much as 90%. Industry and trade have grounded to a halt, and the virus also, as everyone knows, forced the postponement of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. You know, Alma, the Olympics was also seen as providing a boost to the economy. Prime Minister Abe's administration is likely to announce even more measures before the end of the month. Back to you, Alma.
Also, I heard that Japan will test 10,000 people for COVID-19 antibodies.
Oh, yes, Alma. Japan's health minister said the nation will conduct antibody testing from next month for about 10,000 people. The test use a blood sample and take less time than the current dominant polymerase chain reaction test, which uses a swab from a patient's nose and requires a minimum of several hours to produce a result. The test results should help experts better understand the extent of the coronavirus spread in Japan. With local media reporting, it may also shed light on whether herd immunity can be achieved. Alma?
All right. Thank you, Dennis. We look forward to hearing from you again. Thank you, Dennis Liu and the Japan Bureau.
Thank you very much, Alma, reporting live from Tokyo, Japan. This is Dennis Liu. We live in interesting times.
Indeed.